Hey guys, this is Jimmy. I want to make a quick video about something that's been on my heart here lately, about standing firm in the liberty wherewith Christ has set us free. I was talking to my son the other day about this subject, and it's really been on my heart a lot. I've been pondering it a lot while going down the road. And it's amazing how many people are not free in the sense that something is binding them up. They're not able to stand firm in the liberty wherewith Christ has set us free. I think there's three things that hinders us being able to do that and must be rooted out of our life. Number one is religion. Now, I hate religion. I think religion is a blight on the world. If you look at world history, and even up to today's history, religion and religious beliefs have caused more human suffering than probably anything else, more than natural disasters for sure. It's the fact that mankind thinks that their religious views are worth fighting for. Actually go out and take another human being's life for it. And it's a horrible, horrible thing. I mean, religion just brings division. It always brings division amongst people. We see it on Facebook all the time. Somebody puts a religious view out there, and what that's going to do is create some enmity and division between them and someone else. Even my own videos, these videos right here, probably will cause some enmity, and it's not a religious video. I hate religion. So, must get rid of religion in our life. The second thing is legalism. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about the Ten Commandments or the Mosaic Law. Legalism went back a whole lot further than that. It started in the garden. When we have Adam and Eve in the garden, and they had before them the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Notice it's not the tree of good and evil, it's the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. When I like what Arthur Menchez says about that tree. He calls it the do to be tree. If you've ever been in church, or you've ever heard a sermon or a pastor tell you that you must do something in order to be something in God, then you have just been subjected to legalism. Legalism will always, without any doubt, never fails, brings condemnation in your life. It always will. It's scriptural that it will bring condemnation. It is a law of condemnation. It is a ministry of death, and it will just never work in your life, and you will never be able to stand fast in the liberty wherewith Christ has set you free as long as you're being subjected to legalism. If you're being subjected to the idea that you must do something in order to be something in God, Christ has already made you everything you need to be in God. And we're going to touch on that one a little bit later on in another video. I got a really good one coming up about that. The third one is self-righteousness. Self-righteousness really has two sides. It's the side of the things that you do that are right, and the side of the things that you do that are wrong. And both of those put together creates a sense of self-righteousness in our life, to where what that does is you disregard the finished work of Christ. See, if you think if you think in your mind, I did something right and that makes me a better person with God, that's self-righteousness. On the other hand, if you do something wrong and that makes you think, well, now I have no worth with God, that's just as wrong. Both of them work together, create a sense of self-righteousness, when in fact, Christ has already done, He's already given us our worth. I find my worth in Him, not in what I do or don't do. Christ is my worth. Worth is a word that means weight. I have weight with my Father because of what Christ has done in and through me and what He has done for me. That's where I get my worth, not in the sense of what I do or don't do. So, standing firm, standing fast in the liberty wherewith Christ has set us free is so important in our life. But religion, legalism, and self-righteousness will cause a sense of not being able to accomplish or be able to stand in that liberty. You'll feel a sense of condemnation. You will always feel a sense of division, or even a sense of self-righteousness, good or bad, one way or the other. So please remember this, that the Christ in you has already declared your innocence before our Father.